it would be actually policies very similar to affirmative action. It would be policies like the Model Cities program under Lyndon Johnson, the Modern Welfare Program, as we know it, these were implemented in the 1960s, that encouraged and financially incentivized people to be single-parent households. That's why you see such a strong family household demographic for black Americans in the 1960s degrade to 80% are fatherless households or single-parent households. There's an economic incentive with the current welfare system to not be married.
How so? I mean, like, because if you're
How many
married,
checks you can collect?
If you're married, though, you get tax breaks like that you don't get.
It doesn't counterbalance the single household benefits that you would get from a welfare program, the current welfare program. And that's what's so alarming to me about affirmative action, right? Because I understand in principle the idea of model cities, the idea of the welfare implementation, right? I understand this is right after 65, the Voting Rights Act. And of course you had the Civil Rights Act in the 60s as well. I understand that they were trying to right the wrongs of previous generations. But the way to right the wrong of previous generations, which involves systemic discrimination against blacks, I think we agree, now involves systemic discrimination against other people, or certainly systemic targeting of blacks for specific programs, right? Mm-hmm. And so they created the Model Cities program, they created the Modern Welfare program, which incentivized single-parent households, which created more economic disparity than we could have imagined. And that is very closely mirrored by affirmative action. It's trying to right the historical wrongs of blacks not making up enough of the campus fabric in the past by implementing racist policies now. And it's having very much the same effects of black students falling behind, of creating racial tension and unrest, and actually lowering overall performance metrics.